Find your passion. Find something that stirs your passion and get educated on it and fight for it. What do you mean by finding your passion? When you are studying the things about liberty and you come across something or you hear something on the news and it makes you so mad that your chin quivers and you might just punch someone in the eye. Now you found your passion. And once you identify that, you need to learn everything you need to know about that passion. And once you do, then you need to start educating other people. Because I guarantee you, if it bothers you, it bothers somebody else. And you can start with a small group, and then you can become your own lobbying group. You can have so much power. If 15 of you with a like-mindedness go to your state capital, you can change the politics in the capital. Because people can't just hear the words. They have to feel them. We have to inspire. So here's your roadmap. What you need to do. Get educated. Hire the right people. And then be responsible employers and make sure they continue to do their job. And if they don't be afraid to fire them. Get educated yourself. Teach. Spread the truth. And raise your children in truth. Now we have, this is how you get in touch with me, and my whole ministry is about bringing resources to you of truth and fact. And I will tell you, Miss Publius has many things as well. I have often referred to her writings and told people there is no way for me to say it any better than she has. So you are very fortunate today to have her with you because she is just an invaluable resource to me as well. You know why? Because she's an original source historian. Everything she gives you will be given to you from original text perspective, and I rely on that. And so should you. I have my radio show. I am not your average talk show host where all I do is run around and point fingers and lay blame. I believe losers point fingers, winners find solutions. And so what I do is I take current events, the headline news, and turn them into constitutional trainings every single day, 5 days a week. If you don't have a local radio show, a radio station that carries me, you can go to my website. How many of you have an iPhone? How many of you have an Android? You can go to your app store, search my name, KrisAnne Hall. You will see my Liberty First logo, and you can download my mobile app for free. And that means you will have all my radio shows right there on your phone, and you can listen to them. They're only 8 minutes in length. Do you know what the problem is in America? 38 minutes is too long for some people. That's a sad testimony, isn't it? Considering that young man back there, stand up, son, is relying on you for his liberty. What do we want our legacy to be? Can we just think about that for just a second? Do we want a legacy of unlimited government where his generation and his children's generation look back on us and curse us for our selfish and inconsiderate, negligent ways? Or do we want to be the generation that says, you know what, we messed up? How many of you know we messed up? But we woke up. And we said no more. And we took up the fight so he didn't have to. Winston Churchill said this: if you will not fight for the right when you can easily win without bloodshed, if you will not fight when the victory is sure and not too costly, you may have to fight with all the odds against you and only a precarious chance of survival. He said there may even be a worse case. You may have to fight when there is no hope, because it's better to perish than to live as a slave. He will be the one that fights when we will not. So what do you want your legacy to be? Now, I have several books with me. It is how I fund what I do, along with donations, and it's a way for us to work in a mutually agreeable situation. You buy a book and you get education. I get funding to go to the next meeting. And so here's the book on how to take back the federal government through the states and local government. This is the history book for middle school and high school students. I have one for the age groups younger on how to take back the education of our children. Start teaching them the truth. You can go to my website. I have lots of articles for free, lots of radio shows, lots of videos. How many of you saw my video recently on the Department of Justice and the global police force they've established?
Got it down right.
How many of you are aware of the fact that on Monday of last week, the Department of Justice, several mayors throughout the United States, paired up with the United Nations to create a global police force initiative? If you haven't seen that, you can go to my YouTube channel and watch that video, and I'll show you how that works. I want to thank you for your time. I want to thank Mr. Brock for bringing me in here today. Thanks for the exciting weather. And I just want to say God bless you.